backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the ball's gone astray.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Doué. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bellingham. Well, they could break here. And he cuts out the supply. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Haaland. One ball by the goalkeeper. Bastoni calmly anticipates, and he's intervened well there. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Doué. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Bernardo Silva. No goals as yet. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bastoni with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. Osimhen. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Real chance! Sticks it away! And that for him is goal number 10. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Nigeria grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he gets rid in a hurry. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Bernardo Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has not gone well. Bernardo Silva.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. He's been really...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Nigeria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time. Messi. And they can counter here. Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Nigeria take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Back into the middle.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's heaved it away. Bastoni looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior goes pulsing down that left-hand side. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bellingham. Rummenigge, who's set up one goal so far. Osimhen, and he's in on goal. All Black defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, Red, nice interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! He's scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
24.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Messi, he's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Number 4.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
Played right into his path.
Maradona.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Cleared away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nigeria are looking to go forward now.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
There's the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Simplicity itself.
That's just a great fin.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nigeria have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Time for our special lottery. Please
Nigeria leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what has happened here?
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a match. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's from Haaland! And now they can clear their lines. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the pass is intercepted. That has been cut short. Doué. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele is there, and he can get that clear. Koundé. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. Van Bouten gets good distance on it. No goals as yet. Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vinicius Junior. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nigeria have reclaimed it. Doué is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Nesta gets it away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Messi. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bastoni cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. No, that was never going to make it. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good steal, he just read it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He won't be happy with that one.
Nongbua Pichaya have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. What a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined.
Look, it's a run defence.
Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Bellingham. De Jong promptly onto that, and that is that. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Messi!
There will be 1 minute at
Goes
a time.
long and straight. Gently done. Doué. He's had a hit! It's there! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, and the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Nigeria clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Nigeria lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. Here we go again. Nigeria carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Dembele. Can he get onto this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's gone for a throw-in. Guardiola. Now there's a fun... Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Nongbua Pichaya really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are...
He rises! And one more try! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pass somewhat off target, and back to the goalkeeper. Dembele going face to face with his great rival, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again. Pedri. De Jong. Over to the other side. Dembele. Played into space out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Koundé makes the interception. Guardiola. Bellingham. Rummenigge. He's away! Rummenigge! Deftly away. Rummenigge, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. Odo. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Dembele. Coming on the field is number 8, Iniesta.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Missed by a fraction. And that has put paid to that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
On the field, number 7,
Nongwa
Vinicius
Bichaya
Junior.
making another change here.
Coming on to
Yeah, they're
replace
looking
him
for some
is
imagination, and
number
his job's going to be to
42,
add that element of
Musiala.
craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
No, that's been intercepted. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland gets flagged offside. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played, well played. Iniesta is fouled. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rummenigge has it in a wide position. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Haaland, oh, great ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. And it's De Bruyne. And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi gets into some space. That is good strength. He's found a way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Musiala aimed beyond the defence. That's been drilled in.
Nongbua Pichaya truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Ah, he's given it away. Threads one in, and he's in on goal. There's the hit. They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
A case now of... Up he goes! That's another chance! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! And that is that. Nigeria can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nedved gets into some space. Nedved. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Might be danger here. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, Red, nice interception. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot.
There's the shot! Now, who tries his luck? And that is wildly off target.
Nedved very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Roberto Carlos.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
No goals as yet. And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Eto'o. Doué. Van der Vaart. Oh, super find. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No way through. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Nesta cuts it out. Over to the other side. Back into the middle. Now it's Nedved. And it's Iniesta. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that interception was most necessary. And Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Iniesta, good driving run. Oh, that's neat. Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff driving forward, a man on a mission. That pass has been well intercepted. That's Nedved. Nedved! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Guardiola. Not the most accurate pass. And he's heaved it away. Guardiola. And it's Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half. It's Iniesta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Messi is there to clear. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. That is good strength. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Xavi Alonso. And that could set him on his way. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well seen. Saw that coming. Bellingham. Doué. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff. Van der Vaart. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Chips it through. Lloris can claim that. That is ended up in no man's land.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That is good alertness.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's green grass ahead of him. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Eto'o. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge pinches it off him. And here's Eto'o. Nigeria can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. So what can they make of this? Oh no, this does not look good. And that's not going to reach. Van der Vaart. Guardiola running with the ball. Mbappe. Now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
It's their second corner of the game.
Iniesta. Le numéro
Roberto
7.
Carlos goes
Beckham.
short.
Le numéro 6. Xavi Alonso.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Eto'o. À leur place, le numéro 10.
And the shot!
Messi, le numéro 15.
Van der Vaart.
Neymar, le numéro 8. Le numéro
75
17.
minutes played.
Changement.
And he's intervened well there. Van der Vaart.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's had a shot! Van der Vaart. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. He is through here.
Such good technique. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Adams cuts out the pass. He's found a way through. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to... Plenty of space here. There will be a throw-in. A good steal, he just read it. Desperate defending required here. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. No, that's been intercepted. And that's it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part.
Oh, terrible pass.
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that intercept. Can he finish? Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Hits one! And the volley. And it's Maradona closing in on goal.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Nigeria have a free kick.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Maradona. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's through here. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Eto'o, and there's green grass ahead of him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he skips past his man. And he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shots! Haaland might just make this. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Roberto Carlos. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa, well timed, excellent interception. Some resolute defending there. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. So, what can they make of this? De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Eto'o. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's surging through. That is good alertness. That has been cut short.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! And it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nigeria find a position of real strength now. David Villa! And somehow he kept it out.
Nigeria certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, what a pass! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o.
Has been indicated.
No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's De Bruyne. No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, super find. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Nigeria are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. Here we go again then. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Adams. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's burst through! Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. Oh, what a ball! Yamal! And he should have made it 4.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He could be in here. Now it's Eto'o. And he's now the finish! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Eto'o. He's through, and the shot! It's there! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Maradona. And back it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Can he spark a counter here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
De Bruyne.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Koundé. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Always onto this.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Decent hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have ourselves a real game. It's Maradona! It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
De Bruyne.
Nigeria go into the lead.
William Saliba.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Rice. Number
Cruyff.
15, David Villa.
Haaland.
Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number
Cantona.
14,
Cantona
Bellingham.
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Number 24, Pep Guardiola. Number 20, Erling
That's a
Haaland.
shade optimistic.
Substitution in progress.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
In with the challenge. Messi. Nesta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Eto. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Haaland. Messi. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Just the keeper, Vinicius Junior! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. And Cruyff! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there.
Chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Nigeria take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. They're still...
Can he put it away? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Nigeria, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Neymar! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Adams cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. Looking for the runner. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player. Great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Szoboszlai gets a foot in here. Now it's Batistuta. Nigeria still without a single shot on target. Totti. And that's gone loose. Doué, looking to be a menace in the final third. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rummenigge. Guardiola. It's Bellingham. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Szoboszlai. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, well played. Now it's Messi. Bellingham. Doué. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Neymar, and it's Lahm. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, can he put it away? They've scored!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Messi finds himself offside. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be... Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There will be one
Neymar.
minute added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge, he could be in here. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Rummenigge. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. And the counter is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's Totti! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just too much on that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to...
Oh, what a climb! He scores! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Both sides then
Neymar.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
So we have a breakthrough.
Number 8.
Now how will things develop from here?
Number
Listen, when it comes to
66.
goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Number 20.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Cafu. Substitution in progress.
Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Look at the space here. There's the shot. They've scored. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Nigeria merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He rises! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 20, Darwin
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez. Substitution.
Nigeria can make their change now with a break in play. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming up.
Hits one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
He's got full. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Cafu. And here's Totti.
Cafu really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's got away. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he won't reach that. We are into overtime. And Darwin. Núñez! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. And that is as far as it goes. Nigeria did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game.
Ghana
Hugely
against
anticipated, hugely
Nigeria.
hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Nunez is in a really good position out wide. Nigeria are looking to break at pace. Vardiol with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bellingham, and here's Mbappe. Pressure coming in from all directions. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Back when it goes. Decent hit! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Nigeria have... And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Roberto Carlos. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. Back into the middle. And he's cut it out. Shot a goal! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Guardiola.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Rummenigge really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. He can run onto that. Now it's Darwin. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest. Great chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Doué demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Nigeria take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, played right into his path. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Doué. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Nigeria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45. Header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Kante. In towards the back stick. Bastoni with the clearance. And it's Roberto Carlos. Doué with 2 goals already to his name. And here's Nunez. Oh, super find. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Bastoni. Doué. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nesta. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Conte. Hakimi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Nigeria are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3 goals to 1. And we're underway again. And the pass is intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, and he's through the middle. He won't be happy with that one. Hakimi. Mbappe. Might be danger here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's through, it's one-on-one, has a go! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Nigeria grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, it's come loose. Corner it is. Ghana with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Vardiol calmly anticipates.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Koundé succumbs to the pressure. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's
Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio. Mbappe! He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola. Taken back almost at once.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Nigeria presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead.